Yes, yes, guys. Welcome again. Welcome again to another episode of the WSXN podcast, where a united Africa is an undisputed Africa. So, Museveni, the president of Uganda, had a deal with the Japanese, but it was an unfair deal. Let me give you a little backstory, and I'm going to play a video, and then you can understand where it's coming from. The trade between Japan and Uganda is like Uganda was trying to make like coffees and grains and stuff like that with Japan, but it was only making roughly a little over 500 million per year, which is not a lot of money. While on the opposite end, the Japanese has made $19 billion from selling things to Uganda. So Museveni said that's unfair. So they buy a lot of Japanese cars from Japan. So Museveni asked the Japanese to, since as we're buying so much, we're spending so much money on buying vehicles from you, assemble the cars here in Uganda so we can also share some of the profit. They said no, flat out no. But listen to President Museveni in this press briefing. It's gonna blow your mind. Listen to it. Boom.
If you see how many Japanese vehicles
Si vous voyez combien de véhicules japonais
which we buy,
nous achetons,
all that is prosperity given to the Japanese.
tout ça c'est la prospérité, mais que nous donnons aux Japonais.
And what do they give in return?
Et qu'est-ce qu'on nous donne en retour, en échange?
I have not seen it all this time.
Je n'ai pas vu tout ce temps.
We buy more from the Japanese
Nous achetons beaucoup plus chez les Japonais
than they buy from us.
et ils nous achètent.
But now we are making our own vehicles. So the Japanese came recently, they say, want to assemble vehicles here.
Alors, les Japonais sont venus récemment, ils ont dit que nous voulons monter les véhicules ici.
I said, your chance is finished.
On dit, désolé, on n'avait plus de chance.
I no longer want assembling
Plus le montage de véhicules ici.
because you missed that chance
Parce que j'avais perdu cette chance
when I was asleep.
quand j'étais en train de dormir.
That's what you should have
C'est à ce moment-là,
assembled so that
c'est à ce moment-là que vous auriez dû faire l'assemblage.
you transfer at least some percentage of value addition.
Comme ça, vous transférez une petite partie de valeur ajoutée.
But now we are going to make our own vehicles.
Mais actuellement, nous allons fabriquer nos propres véhicules.
So the point is that all these products we are talking about,
Alors, tous ces produits dont nous étions en train de parler,
the foods,
les aliments,
these are very, here we have nothing, there's nothing we cannot produce.
So guys, did you hear that? You see, that is brilliant, and this is what I love. Did you hear that Museveni said? Just because Uganda is now producing electric cars, electric buses, and look at the car, it's beautiful cars, and it's electric, and it's beautiful buses. And the main thing is Uganda has lithium. Lithium is what make these batteries. So they don't have to save, they don't have to worry about making money. Buying lithium from overseas to make their batteries. It can be produced right there in Uganda. So here is where Museveni said he woke up, because it's like he was in a dream, because that was on his part not a good trade deal. So he admitted he made a mistake, which is what I love, because some presidents don't admit they made a mistake. I say he was asleep. So it's basically saying he made a mistake. So now the Japanese, you're gonna spend a lot of money buying Japanese vehicles, and Museveni asked them to come and assemble their cars in Uganda so we can make more money from assembling the cars. More Ugandans can get jobs, and more taxes being paid to the government. So I'm gonna make all around. But no, the Japanese refuse. So now we're making our own cars. Here come the Japanese running, coming back, running, rushing, coming. Yes, Museveni, we are now willing to have our cars assembled in Uganda. But Museveni say, no, 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 no. That's not gonna work. When I wanted you to become an assembly cars here, you tell me down flat. Now, because we are making our own vehicles, all of a sudden you want to assemble your vehicles here. No, that time has passed. Those days are finished. Can you imagine that? Japan is making 19.1 billion annually off Ugandan trade, while Uganda is making 510 million annually. You see the big discrepancy there. So they're making like 18.5, around 18.5 to 18.6 billion more money than Uganda. Uganda didn't even make a billion. They make half a billion, 500 million, while they're making 19 point something billion. And this is what is happening on the continent right now. Not Museveni. President Abraham Traore of Uganda, no, sorry, of Burkina Faso, laid the blueprint on the ground to show these other countries that you can have favorable deals if you take control of your resources and you manufacture your own products. And that's why they don't like Abraham Traore and the junta armies, which is Niger and Mali as well. Because what? They are putting forth a plan to make sure that African leaders know what to do. So there's no more excuse. So, hence why Museveni, even though he's one of the older presidents, he's not one of those that sell the title power because Uganda still has sanctions and he's anti-West, and the West definitely don't like him because of the anti-LGBTQ law he signed into power. When he tell them, keep your aid, we don't want your aid money, but you cannot tell us how to live our lives. Huh? Museveni is one of those defiant president, like the president that recently passed, President Manam of Namibia. He was another defiant African president, older African president. Not all of them, like the Nigerian Tinubu. He's a puppet. He's an idiot. He's a intellectual dwarf. That is what Professor Peter Lumumba calls him. Intellectually dwarves. So Museveni is on point. I love this, and is this is why the West is fighting so hard to keep Africa under drop because once African presidents realize the power and the sway they have when it comes down to European countries who believe they're better than us, shows they fear us. That's why they try to divide us, and this is what needs to happen on the continent. Get rid of ECOWAS, get rid of the African Union because they are no use. They are they already they joined the United Nations, and because of that, now it becomes swallowed up, and they're not doing African work. So get rid of them. We need to have new organizations like the AES, correlation with Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, where they join forces with army wise to combat insurgents. So anyway, Museveni, one up. Big ups to what you done and to show them that Africa can produce our own vehicles. We can industrialize. We have the resources. We have the raw material. We are listening to build manufacturing plants in upgrade our infrastructure, and the West will have nothing on us. Anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. As always, tell a friend, like, comment, and subscribe. Once you like the video, just hit the like button. It doesn't take much to just boom, click the little like button, hit the like, help the video to go to the masses. And always, I can interact with you. Just leave a comment. I'll always reply, and so forth and so on. So I don't know. Thanks for watching. Boom.